Hmm. We're gonna close the gate. I opened the game and organized and sold some stuff. And I did the mine outside the city. Aw, nerds. Just tried to force stop the Google Assistant and my settings crashed. That's speech recognition still disabled. The Google Assistant thing, I think, was slowing it down. Alright, let's see if that speeds anything up. Seems faster already. Grandicular. It's like the Google Assistant is actually AI in the background using it's a virus. AI is a virus. AI got something to say. I think you know what it's about. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gate.
Good to...
Oh, we gotta go talk to the Count.
Have mercy. Just one boy. Hello. Anytime now. Greetings to you.
Hello. Welcome to Castle Coral.
What's up, lady? You got some things? Are they cool? No. It's just a bunch of hair.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Oh, yeah. The scrunching of coral. We'll come back to that.
While I understand Bruma's need, Coral's own defense must come first. I cannot spare any soldiers as long as Coral remains under threat from the Oblivion Gate outside our walls.
All right.
As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Orcato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being. Goodbye.
Morning, sir.
I see you got a vibrator, too.
No worries. Whatever happened at Kvatch won't happen here. Take care.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess... I've warned my people to stay inside the walls and put my guard on full alert. There's nothing else we can do.
Yeah. Things
Goodbye.
of whatevery. Let's go get that cape. You know the rules. Or maybe you don't, but I do. I'm the one that made him. Yeah. Wait a minute. I have to go up one of these. Well, that wasn't worth it. Can't believe those got me. Probably because I was jumping so high in the air. I thought I was fast enough. Whatever. Alright. Jerk. Man, he wasn't nice at all. Oops.
Well met.
On the tar, on the tar, runs much faster than a Honda car.
Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Investigation? Who does that?
You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you?
Okay. What's up? Okay. Right out loud.
Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral. The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard, and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas. Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues. Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Aurak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Aurak Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrick. Good luck, investigator. I hope the investigation goes well. Return to me when you've found the culprit. The people have a simple faith in the Nine, and the clerics do their part to heal and comfort them in adversity. We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Coral is rich in mines and timber, wool and mutton, and hard-working people. Good luck, investigator.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Leith Wavrick, the Chief Herald and Countess Velga's attendant. Welcome to Coral. The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected. My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately. He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit. Have you been to the chapel? The gauntlets are gone.
Lathe, Wavy Rick, the Castle Herald. He's not a herald, his name's Lathe. I think it's supposed to say Harold Waverick, the Castle Lathe, to told me that he observed Orgnolf, bless you, having a drinking problem and often asking for money. Also, he's nice enough to ask for it, that's good. To fund his new habit. New, huh? I should continue questioning the suspects. The Countess recommended.
Fare thee well.
What's up,
Hey.
Snorfenolf?
So, you a living statue, or are you gonna say something?
Bless you.
Coral's got plenty to eat and good thick walls, and that suits me fine. I don't know what's going on out there in the woods, and I don't need to. Take your time. Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man. So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me. The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville. It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away. After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading.
When I asked about the night in question, Orgnolf, bless you, told me that he spent a bit of time arguing with the delivery boy in the Great Hall who had a bit of an accident with a wine shipment in the rain. Then he spent the rest of the night in his room. I should continue questioning the suspects of the Countess' recommendation. Interesting.
Back to work for poor old Orgnolf.
Bless you. Snorgnolf. Nordsnorf.
We're here to serve. You too.
Hello.
Ooh,
Hello. Are you searching for something?
you look like a paintbrush.
We're simple, gods-fearing folk here in County Coral. Easterners worship their wallets and their fat bellies.
You probably like paintings, huh?
Don't know why anyone would visit the other cities of Cyrodiil. Coral has it all, and a fairly low murder rate.
Well, I will admit your assassination on emperors rate is lacking. It's still under investigation.
The stolen painting was of Count Volga. Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information.
Well...
Yes, I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you. The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night.
When asked about the night in question, Channel told me that she spent some time in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. Then... Oh yeah, the courtyard of Marriott. You'll find some stars there. They usually be reading. Then she made her way to the dining area. They probably go eating too. Off the Great Hall. Finally, she went to her quarters to sleep. Let's continue questioning suspects.
Until your return.
Hi. Brave deeds, friend. Taking the fight to oblivion itself. I salute you.
Right.
Do you know Renaud Germain, the fellow who lives on the west side of Coral? I saw him in Chedenol recently and said hi, and he pretended he didn't know me. I was quite irritated and haven't spoken to him since. But I wonder, was he really trying to be a fool? Or was something wrong? Yes, it's quite odd. Renaud, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually Renaud is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd, but then it's really none of my business.
All right, that's the thing I want to be doing, not this one.
I saw Valas Odile at the Grey Mare again today. Hasn't been the same since his boys took off. I don't remember seeing Channel or Orgnolf that entire evening. But then again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk with all of the rain falling. As far as Channel and Orgnolf go, they seem fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnolf recently. I caught him drinking in the West Tower on the upper level. I told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the Countess. He just grumbled and agreed. He hasn't bothered me since.
Grogoth mentioned he was in the castle that entire night because it had been raining. Which means Channel wasn't stargazing, but didn't see Orgnolf. who said it was raining. And he got in an argument with the guy who spilled the wine. Also, he mentioned caught Orgnolf drinking in the tower. Threatened to tell the Countess about it. Orgnolf apparently stopped. I should continue questioning the suspects the Countess recommended. Okay. So she lied and he's not a bad guy.
Bye.
How do you do?
With my booty.
I'm Bitneld, the Curse Bringer, captain of the Coral Guard. What can I do for you?
You got cursed, huh?
I'm sorry, I wasn't in that evening. I was making my rounds of coral. The only odd occurrence lately was with Channel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower. When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me.
Bitten his lip, and Eld, the captain of the guard, said he had a curse brought on him, some sort of STD, because he and Chanel were caught in the West Tower while patrolling the streets of Coral that night. In addition, he mentioned seeing Channel spend a good deal of time in the West Tower when he had confronted her about it. She said that was where she had been performing some of her magic research. I've spoken to all the possible suspects and witnesses. Now I should concentrate on gathering the clues if I'm to solve the crime.
Bye.
Clues, huh? Let's see, but where he had confronted her. Said that was where she had been performing research. Okay, so West Tower. So they just got a load of towers around here. Like, what is up? That's cheesy. Like some cheese bread, huh? Castle's west tower. So this is the wall's west tower. Bariki.
Greetings.
Three things. Oops.
Hello.
Yellow. The soft drink of most restaurants. Unusual painting. Unusual painting. Unusual. Anyways, I found an interesting painting in a concealed area of the West Tower. It seems someone in the castle is a painter. I think I should continue looking for more clues.
You again.
Any luck yet?
Channel seems to have painting supplies concealed in a lectern in her room. The fact they're concealed seems suspicious. I think I should continue searching for more clues.
Any luck yet? Hello again. Until your return. Any luck yet?
I'm not sure what to do now. I've found paint stains and a paint footprint on the carpet in the dining area off the Great Hall. Now I have enough clues to make an accusation. Accusation.
You again? Oh, it's Volga. Back to work for poor old Orgnall.
Greetings, investigator. I hope the investigation... Good luck, investigator.
Hello again. Are you accusing me of taking the painting?
Yep.
Very well. I confess to the crime, but please understand, I only did it out of the great love I had in my heart for Count Volga. It was I that painted that portrait. When the Count was lost, the Countess spent so much time with it that I became jealous. I had to have the painting back, so I decided to steal it, then hide it behind the painting in my quarters. I'm ashamed of my crime, but ready to face what fate has in store for me. I understand. I understand the decision that... Hello again. Are you... You have strong evidence, but I do not trust you enough to speak true my motive. Please, go on. Please, go on. You can't... Well done. No, you do me too. Get away from me. That's just... Please. Well, you should be ashamed. You're... Oh, please. Well, you're... Really now. You're... Please, I'm embarrassed. You're... Really? Interesting. Are you accusing... Very well. I confess to the crime, but please understand, it was I that painted that portrait. When the Count was lost, the Countess spent so much time with it that I became jealous. I had to have the painting back, so I decided to steal it, then hide it behind the painting in my quarters. I'm ashamed of my crime, but ready to face what fate has in store for me. I am ashamed that I took the painting, but my love for the Count was greater than you could imagine. You have your criminal. I was careless to leave my art supplies around the castle like I did. I suppose I was easy to discover.
Yeah, but if you painted the original one...
We've already been through this. I am undone.
Oh, we're after hours, huh? I'm confused. I think we all knew that.
Greetings. Hail, Sir Knight.
Oh, you have returned from your investigation, and I'm eager to hear the results. Whom did you accuse?
Paint lady.
I'm shocked to hear of Chanel's crime, as she has always been such a nice member of our court. But I see that your evidence is without question. She shall be banished from Castle Coral and stripped of her duties. However, I am not without pity, and therefore she shall not be jailed. But she is never to set foot in Coral again. Congratulations on a job well done. As a reward, please accept this bounty of gold and gems. You've earned it.
Ooh. A flawed emerald. Psst.
Your reputation precedes you, Hera of Kvatch. You have done my city a great service by closing the Oblivion Gate. I will now gladly send soldiers to aid in the defense of Bruma. Consider it done. A master sorcerer like Janus Hasildor inevitably outlives all his peers. It must be a lonely existence. Farewell.
Go ahead. Hi there.
Reynold Germain. Reynold McDaniel.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
What a shame.
No doubt.
That's the other guy. We'll be back for that.
What do you want? Have you seen Valis O'Deal? Take care.
Oh, he is over there. Okay.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
That's so sad.
Without question.
I have no more.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall, they say? Well, I'm sick of it. Sick and tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk. But never mind. You look like the honest sort, so I've got a job for you. You're going to travel to Shane Hall and find out what sort of imposter is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... You're going to tell him I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then, off you go.
Oh, sorry to bother you. Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
Shaden Hall. I gotta go to Shaden Hall and find the guy that's impersonating him. Ooh.
Can I help you? Reynald Germain? No. Don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck. I've heard that Hill the Tall knows a lot about alteration, how to cast shields, and that sort of thing. Take care.
Yeah, rain's good for the flowers, right?
What brings you here? Yes?
Have a good day.
Hi there.
May your kills be quick and many.
Good afternoon.
It's you.
How can I help
Hi.
you today, friend? Is there something I can do for you? He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again. This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
Well, that's
No.
good.
Good day.
Farewell. Hail!
Hello.
Let's go see what the count says.
Yes?
What's up, dude?
I don't have time to chat right now. With that Oblivion Gate looming outside the city walls, we're bracing for an attack. Perhaps we can speak later. Not long ago, One of those foul gates manifested itself just outside the west gates of our city. Nothing's come out of it yet, but we fear the worst. My son, Farwill, has taken some knights and entered the gate bravely in hopes of meeting the enemy head-on. If you want to help, and we can use all the help we can get, head over to the gate and lend a hand to the guards. Take care.
Oh, plants. It's nice.
How do you do?
Sometimes uncomfortably. Depending on what I eat. I've come upon an Oblivion Gate dominating the landscape. A few Shadenall guards seem to be patrolling its perimeter. I should approach and see if I can render assistance. Knights of the Thorn.
I'd advise you to keep your distance from that accursed portal.
Okay.
Haven't you heard about these gates?
Yes.
Well, then you know what they're capable of producing. Although nothing has come through ever since Farwill entered. About 2 days ago, Count Indaris' son, Farwill, entered the Oblivion Gate with 6 other men. We haven't heard from them since then. The Count fears the worst, and has posted guards here so we can watch and see if anyone comes back out. And so far, nothing. At this point, Count Indaris is offering a reward for the recovery of his son from inside the gate, or confirmed news of his demise. If you find him, or the rest of the Knights of the Thorn, get them out of there. I'm sure the Count would also be pleased if the gate was closed.
Yeah. You got it.
New to these parts, eh? The Knights of the Thorn are a bunch of rabble who fancy themselves true knights. Farwill formed the group around 2 years ago. They make grand boasts and talk a good talk, but that's all they are. The real work goes to us, the city guard. I hate to speak ill of them, as something horrible may have happened. But their own bravado got them into this mess. It's tolerated because Farwill is the Count's son, plain and simple. He has the power and the coin to put it all together. Most of the time, they lounge around the tavern drinking and making up stories of epic battles with impossible odds that they won. It's all garbage. They never patrol. They never help fight off the occasional bandit that slips into the city. Ah, well, I've said too much already. Farwill is a Dunmer, and he's wearing steel plate armor. His shield should bear the crest of the Knights. Nothing but the best for the Count's son. There are 7 of them, including Farwill. Even though they're a nuisance, I still hope they haven't been hurt. Or worse. There's only one way to remove that gate. Venture inside, find the gate sigil stone, and take it. Once you have it, the gate should be closed. From what I hear, you'll appear back where you entered, safe and sound. We will remain out here until the gate is either closed or something emerges from inside. We need to warn Cheydinhal of impending attacks. Tread carefully. I don't know what evil lurks within.
Mediocre. I've stepped through the Oblivion Gate and find myself in the dreaded plane itself. My only chance to destroy it is to get the signal stone or go back through the gate I came through. I should make my way there now. Aww. Sweet. Yeah, I think I'm just dragging this thing out. Kind of looking for them. As though there's a them to look for. Maybe it's just the one of them. Oh, there we go. Located Farwell and one survivor. Wounded and shaken. Speak to him.
It's about time someone got here. What took you so long?
I'm tired. So, we're gonna pick this one up a little bit later. Because I want to make sure we get them home. We'll take a nap.